Hello again, everyone. This is Mark Freedman here at game called Dwarf Fortress Central, working on chapter part 6 of our Dwarf Fortress playthrough. And again, I've done some play independently since the last recording, so let's try to kind of review as we go. I believe that since the last time I recorded, we've had some babies, some new babies here at the fortress. In the form of goslings, which are what you call baby geese. So we've had a gander and a goose here locked away in the fortress, in the fortress building over here. And it's forming a nice little family, 5 eggs, which is pretty good. And the key here was setting this door to be forbidden, and tightly. Oh, I guess I probably should have had it tightly closed, meaning that dwarves cannot enter the door. The key is that when normally, as in my birds out here, when the nest boxes are accessible to the dwarves, then they will come by and take the eggs before they get fertilized by the males, you see. But if they're locked away in a building like the geese here in this little small building to the west, then they'll have time to be fertilized and so forth. So that's what's going on now. I wanted to build up some geese for food production and so forth. And also, we have the humans. The humans are here. They're here to trade, which is nice. And I will trade with them as soon as some of my guys bring some more items over there. Although I guess it's all over there. Finally, I started constructing an outdoor tower. And I'd like to station my archers to be up here, right? So the key is that they'll be able to shoot out from the tower once I engrave fortifications in the walls. Those are those tiny little slits that you see in movies like Lord of the Rings and so forth that the guys will shoot arrows out with. So it gives you, the defensive posture being behind a wall, but allows you to shoot outward. And I'm going to set up this tower so that the only way you can get inside is from underground within my fortress, because you want to reduce the amount of guys that are outside, out in the open, in case there's an ambush. And by making it accessible on the inside of the fortress, enemies won't be able to get in, and your guys that are going to be in the tower won't have to expose themselves by running around in the outside world. So let's go ahead and do that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and set up some trading. So okay, blah blah blah. The craft store ship is amazing. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to buy some bars. Well, unfortunately, they don't really have many bars that are useful for metal crafting. I'll take the sterling silver bars, but that's kind of all that's really useful to me. Let's see if they have anything else that's of interest that I'd like. Let me go. I'll buy a couple ropes. Ropes are useful for tying up people and for creating things like wells. So you attach the bucket to the rope, and then it's useful as a well. Let's see, leather. These are leather water skins. I'll buy a couple water skins, but I have my own guys. I bought some raw leather before, and they're making their own things. I'm interested to have some animals that I don't have. Okay, they got a female hen. That's always good to have. Get some more eggs going. Alpaca? Sure, let's buy an alpaca. We can shave the alpaca, and since it's female, we should be able to get milk out of the alpaca. Yak cow, sure. I have a lot of trade goods that I can sell, so I'm not going to skimp on things that I want to purchase. I don't have a need for rabbits or rams, billy goats, no. Okay, let's go ahead and get another alpaca going. And I'm a little low on liquor, so let's buy up all the alcohol that they're going to sell me. Fisherberry wine, prickleberry wine, all this is fine. It's good to have a variety of liquor. So I don't think we need any pig blood. That's one of the weird things in Dwarf Fortress. The trade caravan will come with just a big barrel of blood. It serves no purpose. I don't know why they do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and pass on the blood. See what else we got going on here. Squid blood. Yeah, I think we're good there. Common skate blood. I think a skate is a type of fish. A lot of barrels. I'll buy a couple. Wait, no, I don't need a bucket. Mahogany barrel. Yeah, I'll buy a couple barrels. Why not? Iron morning star. Okay. Okay, now we're getting into the weapons and so forth. Sure, I'll get a training axe. I have. You know, it's good to have some training weapons, I guess. So I think because when they spar, I think sometimes they can accidentally kill each other, so that can kind of frowned upon. Let's see, other weapons and so forth. Copper. I wanted copper stuff. Moose leather. Yeah, I don't need any of this kind of stuff. Wool bags. I got plenty of bags for sand. I really need any cloth. I'm actually pretty self-sufficient at this point. I was really hoping for some more, like some fluxstone or something that I could purchase. Could use some more arrows. Buy some arrows. Don't need any gems. I'll take another anvil just in case something weird happens. Octopus meat. You can never have enough octopus meat. I mean, that's... Actually, I don't know how I would get octopus because I'm not in an ocean or anything that's going to have octopus. So, yeah, I mean, all these meats and stuff are so cheap that I may as well just buy them so I can have a variety in my, seahorse. So I can have a variety in the types of things that my guys are eating. Because I don't have many animals out on the open, you see. So, I want to make sure that, we have a good variety of things to eat, and like I said, not too expensive, so let's just go ahead and buy everything up. A lot of nice prepared meats here. So, buy some fruits and vegetables, all that's good. Let's see, okay. I don't have any yarn. Go ahead and make some yarn in case we need to make some wool stuff for some reason. Occasionally someone will have a fey mood where like they gotta have a certain type of wool or something. So it's good to have some of those things. Camel leather, what is this? Backpack? Yeah, sure, I'll bring some buy some backpacks for sure. Cheeses are good. Yak cheese, reindeer cheese, any kind of cheese is good, you know. And buy a couple splints and crutches. Those are used for the hospital, which I don't have yet, which reminds me, I really need to set up a hospital. Luckily, I haven't had any major, wars yet. So let's go ahead and figure out what are the things that we want to sell. So I have $2,700 worth of goods that I'm going to pick up here. So this bin has a lot of mugs and things. Looks like it has some puzzle boxes, which I probably stole from the elves when I killed them. And these X's here signify that it's a piece of clothing that is worn out. So, although it still has some value because it's probably made of like good type of cloth. So let's go ahead and sell this whole bin. Get this bin out of here. And trader loss. Okay, let's sell this nice gold table. So now they're making a profit of $647. Hopefully that's enough to keep them satisfied. If not, let's just be nice. Let's just throw in this enormous green glass corkscrew. Sure, why not? And let's go ahead and trade. And they want another iron axe. Okay, well, I don't want to give them an iron battle axe because my guys might be using it for battle. So let's just go ahead and throw in another couple of, throw in another enormous green glass thing. Okay, the sale went through, which is nice. And I think that's all that I want to buy from them. They don't really have anything else that's of interest to me, so we're going to go. So that was pretty good. All I had to do was give them a large, a bit of mugs and worn out clothing that I don't need, and a gold table and some other iron stuff. So not too bad. Let's just take a look at everything. Oh wow, okay. yeah, I'm gonna need to expand my my main stockpile here. I didn't realize how full it was getting. So yeah, I created a lot of bags, almost to the point where I think I might just start burning them, just throw them in the magma pit. Yeah, I got a lot of items here. I also have these number zeros. These are coffins. It's very easy for me to create glass stuff because I have a magma glass furnace down here, and I have unlimited sand. So, ooh, we got a snatcher. Okay, take care of him. Snatchers are. Oh, okay. Looks like he hit my cage trap, which is good. Yeah, I set up some cage traps, and looks like that he got caught in one, which is good. So, I will set him up to be thrown down my pit, where my military will train, and they'll fight him. So that'll be fun. Ooh, puppies. Who doesn't like puppies? I'm gonna queue up some more bins because I have a lot of I see that I have a lot of iron bars and stuff that are just kind of sitting out there, right? And they can be put in bins. The bin thing is a little tricky because it's not always clear which stockpile the bins go to. Like, for example, there's all these loose iron bars just laying out here. They can be put in bins, but it's kind of hard to specifically say that, oh, this bin is going to go into this area. So, yeah. Okay, a stray horse starved. That's not good. So I have to find him. Okay, someone's standing on the corpse. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes I forget to put them. To put animals out in the pasture, and if they're just roaming around the fortress, eventually they starve to death, which is not great. Ooh, melee 1.4 has become a mace lord. That's because I've been training them pretty hard. That's good. So, I'm starting to have a lot of idle dwarves. I need to get some more tasks going. So let's, before I go too much further, let's go ahead and do that. So, I have a cavern that I discovered below, but the problem is it's like a huge underwater lake. I mean, it is humongous. I'm looking for a place where I can touch down without being, going directly into the water. It looks like that there's a little spot over here, way to the east. So I might be able to create a staircase down from here, and that might be my only option. But I was kind of hoping to find something like over here. So actually, let me do a couple of downward staircases here. And I'm also still looking for marble, which is a flux stone, which allows you to create steel, but I can't do that yet.
Start digging some more holes in the ground, Owen.
The merchants from Oh, unbelievable! I have more migrants. I thought I was at my population cap. I have so many guys. I set the population cap to be 100, and I have 82 adults and 27 children. Maybe the population cap doesn't include children. I don't know. But let's see what these new guys have, if anything. I have so many people, I'm going to start running out of food, and... Alright, well, we have to prepare. So, well, probably a good stopping point. So, I will endeavor to create more food and so forth. More food. More beds. We're gonna need a bigger car. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. Oh, and I'm sorry, one more thing that I'm doing down here. I set up this stockpile, which is kind of interesting. I set up this stockpile to only store mugs, goblets, and who have a total quality, or also have a core quality of superior and above. Superior, exceptional, and masterwork, because I want to set up this jeweler to specifically encrust high quality mugs for trading. So there you go. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Alright, back here with some more Fortress action, and I've found a safe way down into the caverns below. as you can see down here, so we got the nice land here, and we don't have to worry about drowning in the water, immediately at least. And there seems to be some marble further down. It's pretty far away, but I might start digging it out so we can get some steel. Because I need some balls of steel. I also encountered a werebeast out on the surface. He actually transformed back into a dwarf, but luckily I spotted him before he got away, and I killed him. But down below there were these Plump Helmet Men, which I've never seen before. They're very curious. They are basically a walking mushroom. I'm reminded of those enemy mushrooms in Mario RPG that attack you. They're not very nice. But these guys don't seem very violent and easy to kill, so in my squads menu I've assigned the mechanical yawns and the pink keys to attack this Plump Helmet Man, and unfortunately, in the first one I killed, it doesn't seem like that they're butcherable. They don't become mushrooms after you kill them, but wow, and that guy just got tossed big time. As you can see, the lowercase m, that means he's dead. And we got the Plump Helmet Man tissue, so we're going to assign that to be dumped. Oh my! One of my guys died. How did that happen? Well, okay, let's take a look at the battle log. Wow, I was not expecting that man to be so strong. Plump Helmet Man punches the planter in the left foot, bruising the bone. Okay, so he got a bruise, and he died. Okay, I guess it was the peasant. Okay. The Plump Helmet Man punches the peasant in the head with her right hand, bruising the muscle, shattering the skull, and denting the brain through his hood. Wow, one punch, and he's dead. Well, I guess that's one thing you start dealing with when you get down in the caverns, is that you start running into stuff like this. And, you know, your civilians are coming by to collect stone or whatever, and yeah, well, okay, my first casualty of battle, Voltig. Let me check him out on the, oh, he's not going to show up on Dwarf Therapist now because he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Actually, I don't know why Dwarf Fortress, or Dwarf Therapist is not reading my dwarves. Interesting. Let me try. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, he's dead, so he's gonna need to be buried. Luckily, I built some more coffins recently. Made some glass coffins, which is good. But, yeah, that guy is, he was pretty lethal to that peasant. Now, luckily, the guy was, oh crap, we got another one. Luckily, the guy who died was listed as a peasant, which means he probably matured from a child, meaning also that he did not have any, particularly great labors assigned to him. If someone's called a peasant, that means they don't really have a job title yet. But we have another Plump Helmet Man. One thing that I'm trying to do is down here in the caverns, okay, I tried to set up a weapon trap, and I'm also trying to set up walls so that there's only one way up the stairs, and I'm basically trying to create a gauntlet of weapon traps so that if any new Plump Helmet Men or whatever come through, they have to walk through the weapon traps. It might be prudent also to put a weapon trap here in this little spirally chasm that I set up here. So let's go ahead and do that as well, because while it's good to have the military attacking enemy dudes, I don't want any more civilians to die if possible. So let's go ahead and throw in some green serrated discs. I'm going to need some more green glass weapons for sure. Mahogany short sword. I'm sure I'm going to have no use for that, so I'm just going to throw that in there. In fact, yes, I set up some other weapon traps. I'm definitely getting low on glass weapons, so let's go ahead and set up my glass guys. I'm going to do it under my jobs menu. Set up some new green glass serrated discs. Let's make 40 of them, because I know I'm going to need them eventually. And let's also set up some green glass giant corkscrews for kind of getting the mincing, the Cuisinart action going. Green glass giant corkscrews. Here we go. And let's make 20 of those. I think serrated discs are awesome because they actually do 3 attacks on the enemy. It's very nice for slicing and dicing. So yeah, hopefully someone's gonna... What are these guys doing? Why are all these... Okay, I got civilians coming in to dump the Plump Helmet Man. Okay, so I need to get my best military men down here, men and women, of course, down here. Now let's get the rough actions down on here. Hopefully they'll come in and... Uh-oh. Plump Helmet Man. Looks like he's trapped. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully my military will be here. And he'll be able to get to that Plump Helmet Man. I mean, there was obviously a... Ooh, nice. Okay, we got my Sword Master coming through. Let's make sure he's equipped. So he's got... Alright, so he's got some of the high-quality iron armor that I've been creating recently, which is good. And he is equipped with a shield. Okay, but where's his weapon? That's... Okay, here we go. Iron short sword. So, he's a sword master. He's got a sword. That's good. Ooh. It's also some, see these brown items. Let me zoom in here. These brown things are Plump Helmet Man left foot and Plump Helmet Man left hand. So basically, the left side of his body is not really working out for him. Alright. And, ooh, he's dead. Nice. Let's just take a look at the battle log. Swordmaster scratches the Plump Helmet Man, fracturing his body. The final blow is the Swordmaster punching the Plump Helmet Man in the head with their left hand. Wow. He went unarmed. Interesting. Alright. Well, he's dead. Let's check out our units screen and see if there's anything else. Nope. Looks like we... Okay, there's one... Oh, that's right. We got a hostile down here in my little, room, gladiator arena down here. So, let's, okay, once my military reassembles down here... So, basically, this door is linked to the trap, the lever on the left. So, if I have a guy pull the lever, then the door will open, and the goblin will get out. Similarly, the door on the right is also attached to the door. So, let's go ahead and set that up, shall we? So let's go ahead. So I'm going to pull this lever. So someone that knows how to pull levers will come by and, you know.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
Okay, so, oops, you know what? I don't think that I've actually... Okay, I actually didn't set up that door to be operated by mechanisms yet. So in fact, I'm actually going to do that because I like to seal myself in, just in case for some reason that my warriors die. I want to not have the goblin running amok in the fortress. He also could escape for some reason, which would not be good. Okay, so we got my mechanic. He's coming by to install the mechanisms on the door, and then when he's done, he should, the door will be sealed, hopefully. Oh, he's going to get another mechanism to install onto the lever itself. Hopefully. Okay, and now this door is sealed, and let's go ahead and pull the lever on the left, which will release the door to the far west, and the goblin will come out, and hopefully he will be killed by these men and women. So let me just make sure that, yeah, so I can get these guys equipped, because occasionally, even if a guy's on duty, he might not actually have his weapon on him. Okay, we got a Hammer Lord down here. I mean, these guys are going to tear him apart. Again, these X's indicate that the clothing is worn out, so I have my clother making new clothes, because guys don't like to wear worn out clothes, you know, you gotta get them some nice stuff. Ooh! Alright, and the goblin is out. And the goblin is dead. Let me just make sure no one got hurt here. Take a look at the battle log from the perspective of the goblin. Okay, iron short sword, part sails off in an arc. Arteries have been opened up. Mace door. Okay. Goblin thief is no longer stunned. The mace lord bashes the goblin thief in the right upper arm with his copper mace, jamming the bone through the right shoulder's muscle and fracturing the right shoulder bone. All right. Yeah, this goblin did not get a chance to do anything. So his right shoulder broke, right? Became fractured, so he was no longer able to hold on to the dagger he had in his hand, you see. Wow, the swordmaster slashed him in the throat, tearing it apart. Wow, alright, major artery's been opened up, yeah, no kidding. Oh, this is earlier on when I dropped the goblin down the pit. He smashed down on the stone floor and began to vomit profusely. So, okay, mission accomplished. So let's go ahead and seal back up the door on the west, and then we need to open up this one. And let's cancel the station, so now the goblins can, the military dudes can do what they need to do. And actually, I want to leave this. Okay, now the door's open. I need to clear out these items. Alright, so the silver dagger, I can't really do it. I'm actually going to set that to be melted so that I'll recover some silver bars that I can use to craft my own items. I'm going to dump his right upper leg, and I'm going to dump his left lower arm, and got some other items here. So I'm going to set these to not be forbidden so it's free clothing. As you saw, some of my guys had worn out clothing, so we'll actually steal the clothing from this goblin, and some of my guys will wear it, and we'll just get rid of his mutilated corpse. We don't really have a need for that anymore. And we see the guys rushing in to pick up the items, and they will begin dumping it into the volcano up here. Right, so this spot here is a garbage dump designated zone, and we're just going to see guys throwing it into the old volcano. That's right. And actually, you know what, I'm going to dig that out a little bit so there isn't much of a congestion into the garbage dump. So there you go. That's how you set up a little battle arena and throw away goblin body parts. And there you have it. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in again.